welcome back to my channel. It's Jasmine. For those who are new, I'm a casual reseller on the US and Canadian Poshmark app as well as eBay. Today's video will be a ship with me. This is the first time I've done one of these, but I always like watching these from other YouTubers, so I thought I would do it myself today. If you like reselling content like this, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. So I first like to gather all the items that I had sold, and then I like to go under the app under the sold listings, and I like to select all the items that I've sold and then click download all shipping labels, and that way you actually receive an email and it has all the shipping labels in one file. That way you don't have to individually click each email to open the individual shipping label. I just recently discovered this because when I am bulk shipping, this is a lot faster to get your labels printed. So I'm also gonna go over what's sold. I'm gonna start off with this Soya and Kyo jacket. This is wool. It has the zip closure here with these buttons. And this actually sold full price. I had it listed, I think maybe $50. It eventually went down to $36 through closet clear out. So it actually sold full price for $36 just one day randomly. Usually for bigger items like this, I just use like Amazon boxes or boxes that I have lying around to fit like larger items like this. I don't have the box with me right now, so I'm just gonna leave it to the side. This is a DKNY dress. This is actually new with tags, and it says it retailed for $200, which is kind of ridiculous. But this is kind of this spaghetti strap, like maxi or like midi length dress. And this sold for $20, which I'm happy with because I only bought it for around $2. So yeah, I was kind of expecting a little bit more originally, but DKNY doesn't really have a high resale value. So I'm just gonna pack this up. I do use these poly bags. I recently switched over to a different brand, and these ones actually are recyclable, so I like to use these ones instead. So from now on, I'm gonna try to use like recyclable like plastic bags to put in my items. Once I packed it in one of these baggies, I add a little thank you sticker on the top, and then I get my poly bags, which are always changing, but right now I'm using these kind of fruity ones. Goes inside. Now, since I bulk printed my labels, I just look under the username of who bought it, and then I just look under my label and make sure that I put the right label on the item. Now, since this item is going to Poshmark US, I actually have to go to Stallion Express, which is a third-party shipping company that I use. I have to enter all of the shipping label information, and then I have to pay for a package like this. I have to pay 80 cents for the shipping fee. When I'm shipping something on Poshmark US, I do have to weigh the package, because depending on the weight, sometimes heavier items will be 90 cents, or usually boxes for the most part are 90 cents, and then for larger boxes, I have to pay $2.99. If you have any questions on how I do that, I do have a shipping video or how I ship items video, and I'll link it above if you're curious. Next item is this Zara Jumpsuit. This is really, really cute. I showed this in one of my hauls from, I think, Salvation Army. This is brand new with tags, and it's a blogger's favorite. But yeah, it's this like tweed romper, and it just has this belt here. This sold for $53. I was kind of hoping for more because I did see some sell as high as $100 and like above $100, but I still made a decent amount of profit on this item, so I decided to just take the offer. Her offer was originally $43, and then I countered at I think $60, and then we met at an offer of $53. I'm just gonna fold this up, put it in a poly bag, and then add it into my poly mailer. This is a Spanx bra. It's called the Pillow Cup bra. This is brand new with tags, and it actually sold to a guest user, so it sold full price for $45. These are a pair of Madewell jeans. This is called the Mom Jean, and this sold for $75 on Poshmark Canada. Since this was a retail arbitrage pickup, I like how it's already packaged up. I just add my thank you sticker to the bag, and then I add it to a poly mailer. Even though I sell way more on Poshmark US, I find it so much more convenient when I sell something on Poshmark Canada because I don't have to do the extra step of adding all of the information on like Stallion Express when I'm shipping out my packages, because it takes a lot of time, especially for larger packages, like probably like this one. If it's above, I think like 500 grams, then I actually have to measure out the package because sometimes heavier poly bags will be 90 cents rather than the standard fee of 80 cents. So yeah, it's a lot faster when I'm shipping Poshmark Canada sales. These are a pair of Paige jeans. These I was kind of hoping that they would sell higher. These are brand new without tags. I bought these from Retail Arbitrage, and they're just this like plaid colored pair of pants. And these sold for $50. I'm just gonna fold it, put it in a poly bag. I do have different sizes, like this is the standard one, but there's like a bigger one for like denim, and then I have a larger one for like bigger sweaters or jackets. Sometimes if I don't have one big enough for really large jackets, then I use like the clear like garbage bags that I buy for my recycling. So I like having that extra layer in my poly mailers just in case the poly mailer rips. I don't want the item to get all damaged and stuff, because that actually has happened to one of my buyers, and she wrote a note in the love note section saying that she was glad that there was another layer underneath because the poly bag came all like ripped and stuff. So I've had some people say that they're happy that they have them, and then I have had other buyers saying like there's no need for the extra plastic because especially for when I didn't use the recyclable poly mailers, they want to be more, I guess, sustainable for the packaging and would prefer if I don't use anything inside. So you really can't please everyone. I actually just realized I put the wrong label on these pair of jeans. So it's always good to double check your labels, because that would have been a first, but I've seen many people make this mistake where they mix two labels up, and even though it's an easy fix, because I think Poshmark will send the two buyers the labels for each other's packages, but yeah, I always like to double check that I have my labels right. As I was saying, I try to reuse packaging when I can, and really you can't please everybody. Some people want you to, you know, tie your items with a ribbon, add a thank you card, and make your packaging all cute and stuff. I just do the bare minimum. I, try to make sure that the item arrives safely to the buyer and, in the condition that I sold it for. And then I do use like slightly cutish poly mailers that I all get from Amazon. But, you can't use plain ones too. Like, as long as the item is what they purchased, like, there's no reason why they shouldn't be happy with it. This is next sale. This is a G3 Sports, like Ottawa Senators pullover jacket. Since it is, sports season and stuff, sports stuff is selling, and most of the stuff I post on eBay, but I decided to just cross-list it on Poshmark Canada, and this actually sold relatively quickly. This belonged to my husband, so, I was happy with, like, any offer that I got. And yeah, this sold for $50. So this is the Ottawa Senators jacket after it's all bundled up. And because I don't know if it's shipping to a male or a female, but it was my husband, so I'm assuming male, then I have these poly bags just because they're plainer, and I don't know how happy a male will be receiving one of those like fruity poly bags. So I'm just gonna use this plain one and then pack it in here. These are a pair of 7 for All Mankind jeans. These are called the Flynn style, I believe. I definitely regret picking these up. I don't even know why I picked these up. Probably because, 7fam is an expensive brand. And, this had this like blingy 7 pocket style. But nowadays, I only pick up 7fam jeans if they're the dojo style. But these sold for $20. It was offers to likers, so it was $20 with discounted shipping. And I'm just glad that, somebody accepted it. I wasn't even expecting like a response when I sent out the offer, but that just goes to show that, you can always send offers and you can get responses, you can be ignored, but like sometimes, maybe like 25% of the time, they'll accept your offer. And most of my sales come from offers. So, you know, if you're in a dry spell of not making any sales, then maybe try sending like aggressive offers and maybe somebody will accept it. Next sale is this Harley Davidson belt. This was also shown in a haul, I believe, from Salvation Army. I had shown 2 different belts in that haul. It was a Chico's belt, which actually sold a lot faster than this one. And I was expecting this to sell faster, but anyways, it sold for an offer to Liker for $35 with discounted shipping. I would normally ship this in a poly bag, but I don't want it to get like broken or anything like that. So I'm gonna ship it in one of these boxes. And like I mentioned before, I like to reuse boxes when I can. So this is a box that my poly bags came into. And I'm gonna add like a little bit of this like brown paper and wrap the belt, and then I'll just stuff it in the box. I just finished packaging the belt into this box. So I find that this will be a lot more secure and protective of the item. And then I'm just gonna add a thank you sticker on the top of the box instead of inside. And there we have it. Next item is this Chico's Traveler's cheetah top. This I've had forever, and I was just sending, again, like a massive offer to people. And I think I originally bought this because I saw like eBay video saying that Chico's Travelers is a really fast brand to sell on eBay. And I surprisingly didn't post it on eBay and just on Poshmark. But this, I think, is the plus size line of Chico's. The only other Chico's item that I picked up is that chain belt, which I think sold the same day that I listed it by a guest user. And this finally left my closet. It's one of those items that I was just dying to get sold. And this sold, I think, for $18. So actually for this shirt, since it's smaller, I did try to experiment with purchasing smaller poly bags because they are cheaper. But in reality, there's barely any item that can fit in these except for, I don't know, like small t-shirts and stuff. So I probably won't buy this size in the future. But something like this, I can probably just fold it in half and then fit it into one of these just so that I can use up the rest of my stock. These are a pair of 1 teaspoon Bandit shorts. These are brand new with tags, and I actually picked them up from a Style Encore, if you have any of those in your city. And they were running a sale. It was like fill a bag for $20. So I've already made up my money for that haul. So these actually sold for $35. And since I've already made my profit on that haul, I'm just, you know, happy to get whatever I can. But of course, like still thinking of like sold comps for styles like this. And 1 teaspoon always does really well for me for their denim. I've tried experimenting with their other clothes and they don't sell for as well. So I'm just gonna stick to their denim rather than like their tops or like their other fashion pieces. This is an Aritzia piece. This is the brand Babaton. If I can show it here. This is brand new with tags, size 0, so it is a smaller size. It's kind of hard to see because it's black, but it's kind of like this crisscross, kind of like in between being a mini and a midi dress, but it's called the Gershwin dress. It originally retailed for $125, and this sold for $60. This is another Aritzia piece. This is the brand Wilfred, and it's just this, like, I think it's called the Chevalier blazer or cardigan. It's just this drapey cardigan with these deep pockets. It's open, there's no type of closure or anything like that. This sold on Poshmark Canada for an offer of $90. The last item that I have to pack are these pair of shoes. I always talk about this collaboration piece, but these are Harry Potter Marauders map shoes. And for shoe boxes, if I'm shipping the box, I like to ship it in a box. I used to wrap them in poly bags or like some sort of like outer bag, but for those that like collect things, I want to kind of maintain the condition of the box. So I'm going to use this USPS box. I did buy this from Stallion I think it was like 20 boxes, I think, that I bought. I think it was 20, but yeah, 20 boxes, I think, for $2. Because I actually picked them up for free, and I guess they just provide, like, I don't know, like a maintenance fee or, you know, for picking them up. So I do have a couple of these that I purchased, and these are perfect for shoe boxes. Some boxes are quite big and don't actually fit in this box, so I think I measured it out correctly that this should fit perfectly in this box. And this is actually going to somewhere in Canada, somewhere in Ontario, Canada. So I'll probably just have to cover the USPS like symbols and stuff. But this is going to an authentication service, which eBay provides, and then it will be shipped to the buyer. So yeah, this is a perfect fit. Yeah, if I didn't already mention, this sold on eBay. It sold for a full price of $150. eBay used to charge no fees on shoes above $100, but they now charge, I think, like 8% or something like that. So again, I do use Stallion to ship my packages on eBay. And again, if you haven't seen my shipping video, I'll link it below. But basically, I link my eBay account to my Stallion Express account so that I can easily just import my sales onto my Stallion Express account, so I don't have to input the address or anything like that. And then I just have to add the package details, and then I buy my postage. And I find the rates are way cheaper than Canada Post if you do currently use Canada Post, because tracking on Canada Post is so expensive, whereas I find that Stallion Express or like Chit Chat, sometimes I do use Chit Chats because sometimes it is cheaper, but they charge a cheaper rate and still include tracking. So those are all the packages that I have to ship today. It's kind of really time consuming to, you know, film while I'm shipping, and I have to input everything on Stallion Express, so I still have to do that. But if you like these type of videos, maybe I'll make more, but usually I only have like maybe 1 or 2 sales every few days, but I haven't shipped for a few days, so these kind of just accumulated. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!